Welcome back to the Sun and Moon Tarot. Today we will find what is good and what is hidden. I hope you're well and staying blessed. I hope you're enjoying life wherever you are. This is a pick a card read for groups. If you don't already know how this goes, use my dogs. You will choose a group. If you don't just have one immediately pop out to you during this intro, then go ahead and meditate on the cards, pause the video, and kind of decide what group follows your needs. We have a beautiful group selection today. If you didn't check out the chakra specials, I hope you do. Don't forget to check out my other reads if you're interested in booking with me, or my Patreon. That information is listed in the description box below. Again, welcome back. I'm excited to get into our read today. I've got a lot going on, so my reads are a little bit behind. Sorry about that. Let's get into it today. We have a gate for your first group. Sorry, there we go. Find your solid ground for this first group. Of course, in each row, we've got chosen cards from the two different Rider-Waite decks that I use. So this is Black Tourmaline, Protector Light. These crystals are great to work with. This is a very good protection crystal. Agate's very good for any kind of root work, so grounding, working with that root chakra. These two last two, you've got, I struggle with the pronunciation of this crystal, but I actually have it, and it's a great card to work with if you are interested in kind of like any type of childhood healing. This is Chrysocolla, and it's Be Your Own Mama. Beautiful card if you're interested. Great work. It's a lot of deep work, right? But it's emotionally fulfilling. And finally, we have quartz. So enhance your vision with quartz. Also all great crystals to work with. We are using the crystals, the stone deck, for our top groups. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, 4. And yeah, we'll get into your reads today. If you haven't already done so, pause the video, choose which group you want, and we'll get into them. Agate's the first group. We're gonna please don't mind the background noises. The birds are nice, so I thought I'd leave the window open. It's starting to turn into spring here. Beautiful, beautiful. Very thankful for that. Yes, we are. So agate. Find your solid ground, right? Agate is a bland Chaldanani, I don't know how to say that. Comes in many forms. Elegant blue lace agate and iridescent fire agate are two. Each agate has its own unique vibe, but they all promote on energy of whatever you are, be there. Work-life balance struggles for people who need it. Again, it's find your solid ground. When to use it? When you want to get into your body, try fire agate. When too much screen time has you feeling disconnected from anything, the slightest disconnection from, the slightest bit eco. So, has you feeling disconnected from anything, the slightest bit eco, try the far from aptly named moss agate, which neither contains moss nor is it technically an agate, but can still hold it down. So again, find your solid ground for this first group. Agate, this beautiful crystal. I hope you enjoy it. And the sunlight. Of course, the yellow candle. So we'll get into it with your Rider-Waite selections. Excuse me. The first row will represent your recent past into current energy. I'm going to go ahead and present those. Seven of Cups, any water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The energy of water is the energy of emotion in the tarot. The Eight of Swords, any Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The energy of air is the energy of thought and intellect. In the tarot, you have a double 88 here appearing, but that of the Pentacle here finally. Any Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn could be of significance here. That is a representation with the coins and the pentacles is a representation of earth and money in the tarot. Fair enough. So this row will represent your current energy to your recent past. And then we will put the second row of the separate deck selections here as well. So for your recent past to current energy, my agate group, my group 1. Emotion, thought, money, right? So let's get into this. The Seven of Cups can sometimes be a card of the viewer or the whoever is the recipient of the read is kind of daydreaming, like emotionally thinking about their options in a way. By definition, it's searching for purpose, having choices, and daydreaming. So you having multiple options that are going to be kind of things that you're interested in for emotional contentment, like you're trying to find that solid ground that really makes you feel connected in a way. And I think that's because of this next card here is the Eight of Swords. So you're recognizing here that you're in some sort of mental prison. The Eight of Swords is usually you putting yourself in a place of sometimes victimization, but really the character is here put into a prison that she can easily access the entry to, so she can easily reduce her bindings, take off her blinds, and walk away, but she's choosing not to. So it's self-victimization in some way, shape, or form. You recognizing that, or it could be imprisonment or entrapment, but it's usually some sort of self-victimization. So let's talk about the Eight of Pentacles as well. The Eight of Pentacles is diligence, passion, and high standards. So this card is you putting in effort to solidify something. Usually it's a money endeavor, but for this read it seems like you are kind of really recognizing how you can get caught up potentially in your choices and therefore fall into kind of traps. I feel like the 88 is asking you to consider what is best for you long term, as that you are attempting to find your solid ground here. So you need to consider how to not kind of put yourself in these situations, however that applies for you, and kind of be the writer of your own life in a way. Learn the lessons and move forward. You are a hard worker, so it seems like you might have a habit of taking contracts maybe that just are appealing but don't follow through, and you need to really focus on finding that solid ground in your current energy. So for your future, let's check out your cards. You have this 77 appears, so like really you are focusing on how to be the writer of your own will. I don't mean like your death, like upon your death. I'm sorry. I mean on your path here on this planet, you're really considering this 77 here appearing. We already went over Earth, and a double 88. So you've got 7, 7, and 8, 8. You really are considering your path and how to kind of like preserve in your future as well, and create like happy like continued diligence, but also like hard work and perseverance with this card. So really, how do I manifest a contract that is best for my future? What will work out for me and give me that solid ground that I'm attempting to build? Next, you have the Lovers. Spirit speaking here, could be any Gemini. Lovers is a big card about choices. It represents choices, union, love, relationships. It's can be you manifesting a relationship. So if this is a finding your solid ground, this could be a love relationship, but it could also just represent like a career, that contract we're talking about, kind of like really being manifested due to your diligence and you focusing on that effort and how to persevere and how to move forward. The Queen of Cups really follows that pattern. So at the beginning of your read, you're seeking a way to find that path that you can find that calm, kind of emotional contentment, that grounding, where you can produce what you wish. In your future, you're finding it. With the Queen of Cups, she is that final card. She's the Queen of Water. We went over water already, but again, emotion. So any Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Queen of Cups represents compassion, calm, and comfort. She really is that card of having that grounded energy, so you can manifest what you wish in an emotional realm, but also in general here, because this seems more like a career read. So again, seconding that, it's potentially that contract that gives you the money that you need to, for at least a significant amount of time to predict how you can provide, and therefore make a lot of plans for your life and produce more, and it brings that calm and comfort because you're grounded. Yay! Okay, I hope you enjoyed the read. Thank you for your time. Check out my other reads. Like, share, subscribe. Have a beautiful day. Bye! Group 2, Black Tourmaline. Here we are. Protect your light. So grounding, but a protection, really crystal. Could be used for any chakra. Grounding, Black Tourmaline is a slightly magnetized, semi-precious gemstone with a reputation for protecting a delicate psychic from a case of the crazies and establishing powerful energetic boundaries between you and all the zombies out there. Who needs it? Literally everyone. When to use it? Anytime you take public transportation, find yourself in a crowd, or hear that sucking sound of a coworker, family member, my malignant demon taking more from you than they are giving back. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to be out of frame. This is a really great crystal to work with if you have the chance. Beautiful card. Hope you enjoy the natural sunlight and the birds. Sorry about the back traffic and noise. I just am enjoying the slightly spring weather for a change. So 2 rider weights. The first row will be your current energy to recent past. You have the Knight of Wands. Any fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. The King of Wands. Fire is the energy of passion here in the tarot. Very passionate energy here with that protect your light, right? Protection in a major way. And finally, the 9 of Pentacles. Interesting card. Here for any Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, the energy of earth is energy of money or coin in the tarot. So we have 2 fires and 2 fire courts, nonetheless, the Knight and the King. And then finally you have the 9 of Pentacles. Excuse my radio host voice. I don't know why my voice does that sometimes. Entertainment's fun. Okay. Current to recent past energy, and then future will be the next row. So the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles here. Some sort of like, it's almost like not even in, it's like you using this crystal or you seeking this read leads to you being super passionate and keeping kind of like your money safe in a way, or just being passionate and creating so you can continue to grow what you wish, however that applies for you. So the Knight is action, adventure, fearlessness. You taking on this protective energy with this crystal and providing kind of like just this general attitude of I can conquer whatever I choose to, depending on who is viewing and how this applies in your life. The Knight of Fire, the King of Fire, the King of Wands, he really represents big picture energy, leader overcoming challenges. So he is the King of Fire, the King of Passion. He is the King of the grand plan, right? He understands how to really think things through to protect himself and to create what he wishes. Also, fire is the energy of not just passion, but creative passion, so creation as well. The Nine of Pentacles is the money card here for your final row. She represents like just absolute luxury, being able to like spend, having fruits of labor, reckless spending, rewards. So gaining from this attitude of big picture energy and being fearless in general, and having that protective energy leads to you creating what you wish, right? So let's look at your future here. You've got the Conserve card, another interesting, the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Coins is conservation, security, frugality. In your future, you're really thinking about your savings as you're, oh, interesting. So the first water card to appear. In your future, as you are kind of like, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the energy of water is that of emotion in the tarot. The Seven represents you searching for purpose in your future, having those choices and daydreaming about how to create. So you saving and conserving and being frugal so that you can kind of really manifest what you want in your future as you continue to protect yourself. And the Nine of Pentacles is whatever you're wishing, whatever you're saving for, it does arrive. Another Earth card here, the third for your read. The Knight of Pentacles is efficiency, hard work, responsibility. It is your final coin card. The Knight is a gift from the universe. He gives you that pentacle. It's you putting in that effort continuously from that first row, and just being that passionate individual who protects themselves but continues to see the big picture and work to manifest so that you can conserve and create what you want. And whatever you're attempting to create, that will be beneficial to you. So a good investment seems to be presented here in your future. Sorry, water break. I don't have a lot of repeating numbers for you, sorry about that, but it really does seem like if you focus on protecting yourself and moving forward, you will gain whatever you're looking towards gaining. My group 2, my God, tourmaline. I think I said tourmaline. Black tourmaline is how you pronounce this. I'm sorry I keep saying it incorrectly. Hope you enjoyed the content. Certainly enjoyed making it. Like, share, subscribe if you're interested. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Have a beautiful day. Sorry. Alright. So, excuse me. My third group is the, and for hard to, for me to, for some reason, pronounce chrysocolla. Again, great crystal to work with if you're able to find it. Chrysocolla forms near copper are deposits, hence in wavy blue-green swirls left behind by the oxidized metal. Like other minerals, other materials associated with copper, think telephone wires. Chrysocolla opens up channels of clear communication. Who needs it? Anyone entangled in the 24/7 fear cycle propagated by the politico media complex, those who can never find the right words. When to use it? When you feel small and vulnerable and are looking for someone to parent you, but then you remember that you are a grown-up, but it's cool because you totally got this, right? Be your own mama. This card's really great for childhood work if you need it. So, beautiful group, beautiful crystal. 2 Rider-Waite choices. The first row will represent your current energy to recent past. The second row will represent your future. So, you have some sort of major conflict that you're dealing with. You're looking for advice for, probably. It has to do with major deception and some sort of trickery, and you recognizing that and walking away from something. Wow. You recognizing that you have to kind of protect yourself in a way over some sort of major conflict. It's a passionate one where you intellectually recognize deception in a major way, and you really do walk away from something as this idea is formed. You walk away from whatever it is, the disillusionment, that shattering of the truth. So any fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, energy of passion and creation with those wands here. Any Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the air signs, that is swords, those are swords. They do represent intellect and thought in the tarot. You have 5, 7, 8. So the 8 of Cups is representation of water, energy of emotion in tarot, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, yes, so we'll do the definitions, but yes, this is like the 5 of Wands is competition, conflict, reality. It's a passionate conflict when it's accompanied by that 7 of Swords and then followed by the 8 of Cups. The 7 of Swords is deception, trickery, tactics, and strategy. So if you're seeking this read, I really feel like you're experiencing this. I don't think that you're doing this. So it would seem like you're probably through the conflict, the competition, recognizing that in your reality, you're recognizing it's kind of like tactics and trickery, and you're kind of like, wait a second. And then finally, that 8 of Cups is truly walking away from something, disillusionment, leaving something behind. Really recognizing that it's causing you more pain than comfort, and that you have to kind of parent yourself in a way so that you can move forward. You can be your own light and move forward. So for your future, you have the Page of Swords. We did go over air. You have the King of Cups. We did go over water. You have the Knight of Wands. I think it's funny because it's all 3 of the same energies. That's why I'm giggling. I'm sorry. But it's also very interesting because this is a separate deck, of course, shuffled separately. Still, I meditate and pray for each of these groups and then pull. So you have Court cards in your future. It's kind of like a bigger energy than just numbers. I know that sounds like, what do you mean? But it's seconded. It's like 1, 2, and then like major arcana would be that top tier of 3, in my opinion. So, Page of Swords. Excuse my water breaks. The Page is curiosity, restlessness, and mental energy. In your future, you really recognizing how you want to form like emotional bonds so that you don't experience this sort of trickery again. And you being very passionate and seeking that in an endeavor in which you learn to parent yourself, see the patterns, of like how with this curious energy you're recognizing how you kind of pull people in that do things that they shouldn't, or you truly are able to just focus on becoming this King of Cups character. So this King of Cups in your life for you is going to be you having emotional control and balance between heart and head, really recognizing how you can pull these energies in and how to deflect them by parenting yourself and being real with yourself, trying to create bonds that really do present positivity in your life so that you have that control to parent yourself and move forward in some way, however this applies in your life. So the Knight of Wands is your final card. He is your final court card. I don't know why I keep laughing about it all being the same energy, but kind of like more pronounced. The Knight is action, adventure, fearlessness. That in a passionate endeavor, creative endeavor, you being active and forming the patterns in your life that you want so that you can have passionate control over your relationships to an extent. I don't mean like in a weird way, I mean in a positive way. Because you've previously recognized with this curious energy how you can deflect these kind of negative characteristics that some people have, right? Thank you, group 3. I hope you enjoyed the read. I certainly enjoyed making it. Please like, share, subscribe my Chrysacola group. I will see you in the next read. Have a beautiful day. Bye. Group 4, my quartz group. Beautiful card. Hope you've worked with quartz. If you work with crystals, I bet you have. So it's an enhance your vision card, and it really helps with clearing energy and keeping you kind of focused on what you're trying to manifest or what you're trying to see. So what is it? Among the most abundant minerals on the planet, clear quartz is everywhere, but it's far from basic. A master manifester, quartz is programmable, so give it a job to do and get busy. Who needs it? Rockhounds. Quartz intensifies the power of all the stones in your crystal collection. Geminis. Okay, maybe I like this card or this crystal more because of how it affects me. But anywho, so quartz can sometimes be a filler crystal. You can use it for whatever you want, really. That's what they mean by that. So when you find you're believing the limitations your mind puts in front of you, call on quartz to help you see through the illusions. Clear the mind of self-doubt, surrender to the will of the universe, and start manifesting the impossible. Enhance your vision. Okay, beautiful card, beautiful crystal. Hope you enjoy it. Water break. All right. 2 Rider-Waite's. The first deck will be a representation of your current energy to your recent past. So you have the Knight of Cups, Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the energy of emotion in the tarot. Court card here. Temperance. Spirit here speaking. Major Arcana rather than minor. Could be any Sagittarius. Interesting how many cups are in the first row. We'll talk about that. So you have another water card here, the 9 of Cups. That card is a pretty big card for manifesting what you want emotionally, and it's very interesting for you that like we're talking about clearing and like enhancing your vision and manifesting what you wish through that. So for you, if you're seeking this read, it would seem like that Knight of Cups being idealistic thoughts, romanticism, following your heart. It seems like you're really trying to focus on how to manifest what you want. The Nine of Cups is satisfaction, luxury, and emotional stability. So that's what you're looking for. And the Temperance is middle path, patience, and finding meaning. So you are really trying to focus on, how do I clear my path so that I am doing what's best for myself and others, because I want to create this, or I want to create at least emotional stability in my life and potentially love. It would seem like that's a major player for you as well if you sought this read. So you focusing on having that patience to create what you want and you really finding it. So if you choose to work with a quartz, that might be it, or you might just be focusing with meditation and focusing on how to like manifest what you want through like planned steps, planned measures in your life, however that plays out for you in your emotional life or otherwise. So let's look at your future. You have the Page of Pentacles, first Earth card here. You have a lot of major arcana here. Interesting. So you have the Page of Pentacles being a court card, that of Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, the energy of coin, that of money in the tarot. The Justice card, any Libra, could be of significance. The Hierophant being that final card here. You have 3 major arcanas, 2 water, 1 earth, and 2 court cards there for the earth and the water. So Page of Pentacles in your future, as you've seemed to have focused on this middle path energy and how to manifest what you want. The Page of Pentacles is going to be ambition, desire, diligence, and craving some sort of a new venture, and that being gifted to you because you accepted that emotional cup in your future, in your recent past, and you worked with it so that you could have that patience, that middle path understanding of how to create with it, and you created something magnificent with that focus, with that sharpness that you enhanced. So the universe again gifts you, but this time with money or some sort of a new venture, or at least a craving of that. The Justice card is here. So the next card would be truth, fairness, law, clarity, cause and effect. You recognizing, let's go ahead and go over the Hierophant. Tradition, legacy, society, organized religion. You recognizing how you having this middle path energy, this patience, this how to create with people, and also with what the universe gives you, it creates this understanding of cause and effect in your life, and you are able to, in your society, be kind of like this enhanced individual. I don't know how to explain that sounds silly. So like whatever ventures you crave, you're able to manifest them because you know how to work with the energy that you're given. You're really focusing on, with both rows, like in your current energy, you're focusing on how to manifest with what you've been given and how to enhance your vision, and then in your future you continue to take gifts and steps so that you can create what you want in this society as you understand how to work with like the true laws, if you believe in Hermeticism, right? As you work with that law of correspondence, you really recognize how to continue to manifest, because that gratitude towards what you're given will continue to bounce you forward, right? But also being fair. Like, I have to have fairness in my life. So walking away from things that are not just for you and enhancing your vision and focusing on things that are, and the universe being like, yes, I'm going to work with you. Beautiful energy. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate your time. I hope you enjoyed the read. I certainly enjoyed making it. My quartz group. You are really focusing on yourself. I hope you have a beautiful season. See you next time. And I love you all. Bye.